Hello, in this video we want to learn about post-production in Photoshop software. This image you see is the work of a second semester architecture student who didn't know Photoshop at all. There is no material, as you see. This work was not rendered and it is as if we just took a screenshot from our computer monitor. Without the need to provide material and without the need to render, this work takes about half an hour to become this, the image that you can see now. So what is our motto? We are architects, not operators, and we do not waste our time. We can achieve this output with just a few simple techniques in Photoshop software. Well, to have another example, in this picture, a simple cube is modeled in SketchUp, an initial concept of a villa. Obviously, we do not go to the employer with this raw volume in the meeting we have with him. On the other hand, since we haven't signed a contract yet, we don't want to spend too much time on the work. So what is the solution? With Photoshop techniques, we can reach the output you see in a very short period of time. The next image is an interior space, an export from our model in Revit software. Be aware that we can get outputs with different software, and it doesn't matter what software we use for modeling. We gave material very easily and quickly in Photoshop. You can see the changes. Another student completely changed this project and created a new alternative. As you can see, he closed the window and opened the wall and made a gallery cafe in the space. Again, the same project by another student. He enlarged the gap in the roof, and we see that with one project we can have several alternatives and go to the class or to the meeting with the employer with a strong presentation. Pay attention to the details and changes that happened. The next example is the alternative change in the form. The student modeled this tower in Rhino software and did the rest of the modeling in Photoshop software. Our work is not limited to rendering. You can see this initial and simple section with a minimal and fast presentation. Or the next example is a site plan. The students imported the raw AutoCAD file, added a tree, duplicated it, and filled the image with trees. With 5 minutes more work, it has become a night rendering. Renderings of day, night, rain, and snow in different climates. You know that the rendering of rain and snow takes a lot of time. So by making snow and rain renders in Photoshop software, we can save a lot of time. next example, we told the student that you have 20 minutes to design a facade. This image is the product out of this image. Unbelievable, yes? And thousands of other examples. Well, so far all the work I've shown you had an initial input from a modeling software and were actually modeled. Now we are going to see some initial sketches. The image you see is a sketch. Yes? Okay. Or maybe I can show you a very poor sketch. This is a very poor sketch. Even here you can see the shadow of the mobile phone that took the picture on the bottom of the page. Without any software, without any modeling, this image was achieved. In the previous examples, the rendering was removed, and in this example, the modeling is also removed. Again, in this image, we have a basic sketch that has become what you see. So we remember our motto again: be an architect, don't be an operator, and don't waste your time. SketchUp initial export, initial sketches, different styles, even a photo of an architectural replica. Now the night, interior space export from Rhino software, SketchUp again, and facade lightening. Our whole goal of post-production in Photoshop software is to express our idea and architecture correctly and strongly in the shortest time.